Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've done a full video. Not because I don't like to do them anymore, but because life has really been awesome and busy, and busy is really, really good. But I said, you know what? It's time that I share some updates, some insights, some lessons, some blessings, you know, all things in between, honey. So today I was thinking as I was driving, and I was saying after I was leaving a meeting which went extremely well. I can't wait for you all to see all the amazing things that I'm working on, that I'm partnering on, and just new things, new things. And I was thinking to myself that entrepreneurship is hard. Any kind of movement that you have is hard, and it's challenging and it's difficult, and you go through things. There's trial and tribulations, there's good days, there's not so good days. But the most important part of it is that you must remember your why. And I say that because it's easy to forget if you focus on the struggles, the challenges, why it didn't work, why did this fall through, why this didn't go as planned, why this person turned out to be something completely different of what they told me that they were or what they presented themselves with. You must remember your why. If you do that, you're going to always be able to push forward. You're going to always remember that your purpose is much bigger than the pain that whatever it is that you face and puts you through, because you're going to always revert back to, why did I even start? What made me do this? Who inspired me to do this? And what was the overall goal when I even sat there and decided that I wanted to do it? So you got to remember your why. Another thing that I was thinking is, and excuse me, I'm hoarse. I just got through kind of celebrating with some colleagues of mine on some really big things. So I'm super excited. But another thing I was thinking about is that sometimes we get to a place to where it just seems like nothing that we're doing is adding up or making sense. And it only seems like that because God is going to put you in an uncomfortable position in order to get you where you want to go. So you cannot question God even when it don't make sense. Even when it's like, what is going on? Like, I just don't know where I'm at. I'm at a crossroad. I'm at a standstill. Nothing is working out. I thought this through. I planned it out. It's just not adding up. It's not making sense. Keep trusting Him. Keep trusting the process. Keep trusting yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust your discernment. Trust your gut. Trust all of those things, because it's only part of the plan. It's only a part of the process. And although it seems like it's just a big mess, it's not. There's some type of message, there's some type of lesson that you are supposed to get out of this mess, out of this chaos, or out of this time of misunderstanding. There is a message in it. Trust me, even when it doesn't seem like it, there is definitely a message in it. And as you're going through these different steps, trying to meet that overall mutual goal, don't stop and wait for people to applaud for you. Don't stop and wait for people to acknowledge the things that you're doing. Don't stop and wait for someone to tell you good job or keep pushing or you did that. Don't wait for it. Don't wait for an applause. Don't wait for people to clap for you. Don't even wait for people to get on the bandwagon and start supporting you. Do it because that's your why. Do it because that's your purpose, that's your passion, and because you're driven to do it. Do it because you cannot sleep at night because it keeps you up. Do it because knowing that when you do it and while you're doing it, there's some type of feeling that you are just overwhelmed with, whether it's excitement, whether it's anxiety, whether it's a good nervous energy. Do it because of that. Do not do it because of a hand clap. Don't do it for acknowledgement. Don't do it for an award. Don't do it for a reward. Trust me, your trophy is going to be bigger than any trophy that somebody can present you with. Your trophy is going to be in the smiles or the life changes that you bring upon people, the impact that you're going to make on people. So don't do it for those reasons. And I try not to get, so into the things that I'm saying because people say it comes off as preaching, but I just felt like I needed to share it. I feel like I needed to pour into somebody today. If you're at a point where you're confused, you don't know if you should keep going, it seems hard, it don't seem like you're going to overcome it, it don't seem like things are going to look up or get better. They are, they will, they're going to. You just have to keep going. You have to know your worth. You have to, as you continue to build and expand, know your worth. Sometimes we start out doing things not necessarily for free, but for exposure, for experience. Once you've done that enough, put your price on it. Don't negotiate it. Don't discount it. Don't downgrade it. Don't do it. Because people pay for what they want. And when I say pay, it's not always financially. People pay for what they want. People invest in what they want. Know your worth. Know what conversations to have. Know what tables to sit at. Know what surroundings to surround yourself with. Know what environments are beneficial to you and not just you being beneficial to them. Like, you have to know these things. Everyone always talks about, oh, a seat at the table, a seat at the table, when in actuality, some rooms you don't even have any business being in. And I can say I've been in rooms that I didn't have any business being in, all because I felt like I needed a seat at the table, but really and truly, they didn't know my worth. They didn't understand that the table that you're sitting at is not beneficial to me. I'm only beneficial to the table. And you got to know your worth. You have to. And when you start knowing your worth, you'll start to see people that either are along for the long run or they were just there because you were beneficial to them. And that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day when I have a lot more time to really just get into it. But when you start to notice those different things, those people that start to fall off the bandwagon, that's no longer a part of the journey, that's no longer that fan, that supporter, that praises you, that's because they wasn't supposed to go with you. And sometimes we have a habit, or we make it a habit, to take people with us that's not supposed to go. So when you do that, you notice that the journey is much more difficult. You're carrying a bigger load. You're biting off more than you can chew. So you're asking yourself, why am I not receiving the blessings that I prayed for? Why am I not getting into the rooms that I'm supposed to be in? And that's because it was an admit one ticket and you tried to bring a +1. Everybody can't go. Everybody don't go. So when he started removing these different people, whether it's friends, whether it's colleagues, whether it's all these different networking events that you go to, whether it's family members, and he creates that distance, don't question it. Sometimes he'll remove 10 people out of your circle, out of your life, or even better, out of your way, and replace them with one. Not just one, but the one that's going to say, okay, boom, I do have a +1 admission. So I am going to take you to where you need to be only because I was told to. So think about that. Let that resonate a little bit. I just wanted to share that with you all. If you've been following me on my journey for the last couple years, then I used to do Wind Down Wednesdays, where I would come on and encourage and uplift and inspire and just drop some knowledge, not just for you, but for me also. I'm going to get back into that. It's been requested. I get so many requests about it. And I love being able to engage with you all and interact, answer questions, and even learn from you all. So I'm going to get back into it. I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. I have so many things coming up. I'm a part of another place called Forever His, June 16th. We will be in Houston, the Third Ward Multi-Service Center. I'm also one of the radio hosts for And On That Note for GMT Radio. And what else? So many other things. My next book is, releasing really soon. So stay tuned for those details. And man, it's a good thing that I can't think of everything. That means I'm working. I mean, I'm busy. That means that I'm sitting at the right tables. I'm in the right rooms. I'm having the right conversations. And it's just because I'm excited right now. So I can't really think of everything, but definitely stay tuned. I can't wait to get back on live with you all, answer any questions. My first live is going to be 1 year later. What happened? Like, what really happened? And I'm going to give you the real spiel, like what happened, what I learned, how I've been able to apply it, and how I'm going to give you the free game and just give it to you. It wasn't given to me, but I don't mind giving it to somebody else because I would rather you be told and to be taught and you have the option to apply it or not apply it. So stay tuned. Everyone have an awesome day. Stay positive, man. Stay positive. Just like the weather changes, it was been beautiful. Now it's kind of cloudy. If you're in the Houston area, you got to know that nothing lasts forever. So just like it's cloudy today, it's going to be sunny tomorrow. It's all about your perspective and remembering the 3 phases of life. You're either going through it, or you're getting ready to come out of it. If you remember those perspectives, it'll be easy to remember that why. It'll be easy. So stay tuned, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm so excited. See y'all later.